This is 052187, aka D-Lane the Neglected. Alright, you may hear a little bit of noise in the background. But I'm gonna make this video for a fellow brother in arms. Seems like we have a disagreement. I think his name is Sniper Victim. Go check out our channel. He do have a nice channel. But we have a disagreement about the 22 caliber. Okay? He say the 22 caliber is a great home defense round. I totally disagree. For yes, lots of people are killed by 22 every year. It take what, 4, 5 minutes, 10 minutes for them to die. Okay? So if somebody broke inside your house and they had a 380, who would die first? You or the person with the 380? Most likely you. Second of all, he say it's a cheap gun. They got cheap 380s out there for like 150 bucks. Agent Stone, he got so many names. Okay, but he made a video a while back saying a cheap home defense weapon. It was a 20 gauge shotgun. I think it was like 170 bucks, 160 bucks, about the same price as a 22. So I'd rather a 20 gauge instead of a 22 for the same price. Why waste money on a gun just because it's a 22 and you can buy a whole bunch of ammo? Why waste a whole bunch of money for a gun that one day, sooner or later, you're gonna upgrade? As a man, period, a man. When I was 9 years old, I was shooting a 22. I had a 22 rifle. Okay, but my wife started out with a 9mm, and she's very good at it. So why, as a man, would you want your first weapon to be a 22? And somebody run inside your house, they'd be high on something, maybe high on crack. You think they're really gonna feel that 22? Okay, and the 223 and the 22 is very different, just like the 40 and the 10mm. Okay, that's a big difference between them. The casing make everything, and the 223 is also slightly heavier than the 22, by maybe 20-30 grains. All right. Secondly, another thing that I do agree with him on one thing, that it's a good training round, but yet I still disagree with it in the same point, because simple fact is, yes, it's a good training round, but if you train with 22 all the time, by the time you get a 9, you ain't gonna be as accurate, because you've been training with basically a BB gun, because 22 have just as much recoil as a BB gun. Am I correct? Everybody agree? Everybody agree. Good job. But he also say, he wouldn't spend his money on an AK or AR for his first weapon. I wouldn't either. I didn't. My first weapon was a 9mm, a Glock 19. So, yeah, start out with something that you feel confident. And you don't even have to get an expensive. That's what I'm trying to tell him. You get your high point. Gun nut. Where you at, baby? Gun nut. He'll tell you high points are. See, Dad making a video. Gun nut. High points very cheap, and they're more reliable than 22. Okay? Look at my little girl looking at the camera. But why the Army do not train with 22s? That's a lot. Like 70% of the people that go into the Army never shot a gun before, never held one.
Daddy.
They making a video. Okay. Sorry, guys. But most people that join the Army never touched a weapon before. So, therefore, they start off with 5.56 and they get proficient with it. Just a couple of 100 rounds. Okay? Got 1 minute left for this video, so I'm making 105 minutes. This is my whole thing. The 22 is a great training round. It's great to hunt squirrel, small predators, whatever, and prey. But can it stop a pit bull that's raging at you? Because pit bull ain't going to stop just because you shoot it. Pit bull going to stop when it's dead. If it's charging at you and you got rabies, would that 22 save your life and protect your family from a pit bull? And if you can't say that 22 can protect your family from a pit bull, then you can't say it will protect you from a man. That's my whole point. If it can't protect you from a pit bull that's stray and raging, it can't protect you from a man. And I love pit bulls. I'm just using them as an example. But those are strong-willed dogs. Okay? So, if it won't stop a pit bull, it won't stop a man quick enough. Will it stop that pit bull before it bites your arm, bite your neck, grab your leg, mangle it? It will not. This 052 again. I'll give a shout out to Sniper Victim. He got a great channel. He got some nice weapons. You know, I agree with him on a lot of things, but also disagree. I just want to make a video because I know he was making a video talking, you know, about my comments. But that's all I want to say. This 052, aka D-Lane the Neglected, and I'm out. Everybody have a safe, great day. And trust your, don't go lower than a 380, even though this is 9 mil. Don't go lower than 380, guys. Join the NRA. Self-defense pistols, 101.